So my air conditioning is broken, so I'm gonna use this time in my car with the AC to make a video that I've been meaning to make for you guys. God, what a shitty angle. Anywho, so what is it like to go on a cruise with a baby? Ding. Okay, so make sure you pack enough diapers. So I knowingly went on the cruise with less diapers. Before getting to the port, I decided, okay, I'm gonna get waterproof diapers, because if I run out of regular diapers, fuck it, waterproof diapers are more expensive. But at the end of the day, they are they super absorbent, I'm assuming. I've never used waterproof diapers. So basically, long story short, I'm sure as many of you know who are watching this, waterproof diapers fucking suck and they like repel water. So if your baby is not in the pool and they pee, it gets all over the place. Like, it's like a pool. It doesn't like dissolve into the cushion, which is kind of weird. So it doesn't really work as a diaper. So here we go. I also messed up because leaving to the port, I was in such a rush that I forgot our stroller. Like, that was a nightmare. My son is a year and a half, and like, I'm sure up until like 2.5, 3 years old, you need a stroller on the level of listening, because yeah, Jace knows his name. He knows no, but he doesn't get that not listening to no could result in he could fall off the ship. He doesn't get it, So I would start off with my cruise a checklist, and I had a checklist, but I thought a stroller, why would I have to put that on the checklist? That's so obvious. But the reason you have to put even the obvious things on there is because those are the things that they get left behind the most. So I got into that. There was no stroller. I had to stop at Target. At Target, I bought the waterproof diapers, thinking, okay, if I run out of regular diapers, I'll just use these. They must be great. And I bought a stroller for $20. So, boom, boom, on the cruise, we have our shitty $20 stroller with a kid. So my son needs a full harness. That only had a waist harness, so it was. And I realized I forgot my portable DVD player. Now, I have a technology kid. Like, without my portable DVD player, this guy is not sitting still. So prior to leaving, sailing, I made sure to get on I got on the internet, I screen recorded 23 minutes of his favorite show, Little Baby Bums, and we watched those 23 minutes on our 5-day cruise religiously. Like that, I know every song in every order, and I'm pretty sure by the end he knew that it was the same one. So a portable DVD player, a stroller, diapers. Bring enough diapers. Like, I don't even think they sell diapers on the ship, because when we docked and got off in Cozumel, I had to buy diapers from Mexico that freaking sucked, and we traveled 4 miles into Mexico and only one place had diapers, and it was just such a joke. So diapers, stroller, portable DVD player. I'm sure I'm gonna miss it, but as I'm talking about it, write that stuff down. A comfortable stroller. My son had a really uncomfortable stroller, and it made napping for him impossible. Boom, another thing, you can always ask your attendant, your person that takes care of your room, that you need a baby crib. So what they'll do is they'll bring in a playpen, which is a little smaller but a good enough size, definitely, to leave your kid in there while you're getting ready, showering, etc. I definitely recommend cruising with a friend or family. That means, like, it was me, my husband, and Jace. To go in the casino, I would watch Jace, my husband would go, or vice versa, and it got a little lonely, you kind of like are in the casino or at the bar, like trying to finish your drink super fast so you can just go back to being with somebody, because it's not like it's any fun, to cruise alone or whatever. So I definitely have to say that if your kid is under 3, think twice before taking a cruise. Royal Caribbean on Majesty of the Seas only allowed me to enter the kiddie pool with my son. That means that the regular pool that 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds were all in, 25, 5-year-olds. Okay, so arranged, but you couldn't go into that pool if you were in a diaper. So that means that for my 5-day cruise, we were in ankle-high water, that an unheated pool with one little baby slide, and that was it. It was probably what, like 10 by 10, and that's me being nice, like saying it was 10 feet by 10 feet. So I love Royal Caribbean. I really do. Like, I will use Royal Caribbean again, but I'm a little unhappy with my experience on Majesty of the Seas because their Sitters at Sea service got discontinued, which is when they would you would book a babysitter to come to your actual stateroom to watch your kid if they're under 3 because they're too young to go to the daycare. They discontinued it, which I'm not really sure if I would have used it to begin with, but whatever. And then on top of that, like getting there, and then when I went to go carry him and go into the pool for myself, so me and Junior could actually enjoy ourselves, the lifeguard like teleported to where I was and instantly told me like, hey, like, sorry, but the baby can't be in here. But what doesn't make sense to me, okay, you're trying to prevent pee, but you have 5-year-olds. You should have an adult pool where you need to be like 17 plus to get in, and then you should have an odd pool for everybody, because I didn't pay over $1,000 to be on that cruise to then be like separated into a corner of a cold ass pool. Like, it was really, really, really disappointing. On top of that, my excursion that I booked 3 months in advance, 4 months in advance, got canceled because not enough people booked it. Yet when I got off and there was like excursions you could book that were not related to the ship, there was the same exact excursion that I couldn't go on with Royal Caribbean, but I could go on with the people of Mexico. But I ended up booking something else through Royal Caribbean, which was a horrible experience because once again, the pool in Mexico was not heated, very cold. It was February that we cruised, so maybe that has something to do with it. But Jace did not want to get in the water, so we went to this resort with 3 pools, kiddie pool included, and a beach. It was a beautiful place. Like, if Jace was maybe like 2.5, it would have been a lot better. But because really, like, there was nothing for us to do. Like, if he didn't want to be in the pool and he was at the beach, he was running away from the beach, like through the sand into other people's business. You know, we were literally there for the 4 or 5 hours that our ship like forced us to be there, and waited for the shuttle very patiently. So it sounds like I didn't have an amazing time. I did have an amazing time, but I wish I would have had a video like this to help kind of guide me, because I thought all my excursions should have to be booked on the ship through Royal Caribbean, which I'm not gonna lie, you should do that. It's safe. It's, you know, a little pricier, but it's safe, and you always want to be safe because you don't want to get kidnapped in Mexico and or another country. Anywho, so my advice to you: don't cruise with somebody so young. But if you are, I mean, once again, I am like this close to booking another cruise, but I'm trying to wait till he's 3 years old so he can at least enjoy it more, remember something, because now, you know, he doesn't even realize that 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago he was on a ship in Mexico. So yeah, make sure you have a to-do list, a checklist with even your most obvious items. You don't want to forget a toothbrush and pay $4 for a 50-cent toothbrush. You know, be patient when booking, because just go to the website of all of the cruise whatever ports. I don't cruise with Carnival. I don't recommend it. Whatever. Who said that? Not me. Anyway, I would cruise with Carnival. It's just, you know, I have really enjoyed all of my experiences with Royal Caribbean. They're amazing. Just, you know, a few little hiccups on our last booking, whatever, our last cruise. But I'm gonna assume that, you know, it's because we were there with a toddler, and it was, you know, our own decision. Like, we chose to go alone. We didn't know our first time parents. So anyway, to-do list, don't forget your stroller, you know, just don't forget it, just bring it. Don't forget a DVD player, because who wants to pay for an internet package? Like, go there and disconnect. Like, I hate when I see people on a cruise like, oh my god, me on the ship. Like, bitch, no, post it at the end. Like, have 5 days or 3 days, 7 days, whatever you choose, whatever you book to disconnect. Like, enjoy it, live your best life. But I do recommend cruising with Royal Caribbean. I do recommend, you know, who cares what stateroom you get? Yeah, of course, the nicer the stateroom, the better. I wish I would have had a balcony, but who cares? At the end of the day, like, we had an amazing time. When we got off the ship, we looked at each other and we wanted to cry. So, you know, I'm gonna do more videos like this. I'm also gonna be posting an article, you know, where I can actually sit down and separate my thoughts into genres, into sections, so it's not gonna be so all over the place like this video. Also with my little baby in the back, no. So I'm working on my website still. Follow me on Little Pink Jixer on Instagram, or Poetry Vibes with the Z at the end. Those are my two main pages. One of them is related to motorcycles, one of them is more related to my writing. But both I will keep you updated on articles, more videos, my YouTube channel, everything is gonna be going up. And if you like these videos, I know I'm in my car, how ratchet, my air conditioning is broken, so this is like the best I could do without looking like a sweaty woman. Yeah, drop a comment, let me know. I know it's a little long, like 12 minutes. Whatever. Bye.